Greetings. Welcome to the Tarot Card of the Now. In this video, I am using the Halloween Tarot deck. I'm going to pick one card and it's going to have a little insight advice message for the now whenever you are pulled to this video. This is the message for right now. And I see a lot of bats. Is that the 10 of bats? Yes, the 10 of bats. Oh, wow. Okay, so, interesting. I haven't used this deck in a while. I don't remember this card, but, let's just look at its message. So, the 10 of bats, when life gets us down, we just want to die, right? Like, I just see this scene unfolding. I know I've been with it. I really kind of identify with this card right now when I'm seeing, because look at her with her red hair laying there like dead. And I know I've been there many a time. I know many of you have been there, where things happen that are bad in our life, things that get us down, and we just want to die for a bit. I don't think it comes out as this little cat. See him right there. And he's just kind of looking at her like, what's wrong with you? Things happen. And sometimes it makes us want to quit. Sometimes it just makes us want to crawl in bed and just sleep the rest of our life away. Or it just makes us want to just quit life, just give up or give up on something. Things are really rough towards when you're working towards anything in your life. And the bats is like the sword suit, right? The air. And so the big thing is our mind and communication as well. So things that have been told to us, they echo in our mind. Our mind reverberates all these things that we have taken from life, and that helps us go further into that grave, right? Because once, like, just think of it as like something goes wrong in what you're doing or at your job or in your relationship, whatever it is in life that's important to you, something happens that's a setback, somebody screws you over or something screws you over, and that causes this cycle in your mind, right, of all the other bad shit that you've held on to, maybe pushed to the back. All those little shadow thoughts come bursting out. It's kind of like, hey, it's time, and it can be little things, it's like when you spill your coffee or your drink everywhere and you just explode. All that explosion is not from that little mishap or that setback or whatever. Losing in some way, this loss opens up all this other stuff you've been holding on to. Look at all those bats. Boof! They all are let loose, right? So it could be very much the straw that broke the camel's back, right? It wasn't the straw, but it was the last one, right? There's all these little things that collect up in our mind, and at some point they have to burst. And these can either defeat you to where you just want to die, right? Or you just want to give up. I don't want to work at this anymore, or I want to quit this job. I'm done with it, or I'm done with this relationship. Whatever it is in your life, all these things are very similar. They all have the same cycle going on, that we build all these things up, these thoughts, and we suppress them. And then this one little thing just lets it all out. And little things can trigger all these things to come through your mind, to race through your mind. And this is what sinks us down, right? So the big thing is to be mindful of your thoughts in loss. You can't let those thoughts just run wild, because that's what gets us to that depressive state. And however we do this, it's either in destructive behavior or, like I said, crawling in bed and just forgetting about the world. However it's expressed, it's all the same thing. This is showing a tendency right now to get down in one way or another, and no matter what extreme it is at, it's all the same. It's just laying down and dying, and it's at the point really where you need to get up. You need to shove those thoughts aside, turn them into something positive. It's better to transmute something, to change something, than it is to suppress it, because you suppress it, it's going to happen again, right? It's going to create this cycle. So you have to at some point learn this lesson so you stop going through that mental cycle. So that's kind of the option here. It could go down suppressing these thoughts again, or transmuting them into positive thoughts, or empowering actions, right? You could like a scenario at a job where, like, say somebody's talking bad behind your back, right? And that's causing problems at work. You can either just let that defeat you. You become depressed and not very good at your job anymore because you're defeated. Or you could just quit your job, right? But that could also cause problems because you need that income. So there's all these defeating things that can result. Or you can be like, you know what? They can talk all the crap they want. I'm going to show that I'm good at what I do. I'm going to show who I truly am. Not necessarily ignoring it, but taking it as encouragement to show more of your positive self, your positive attributes, your needed attributes at the workplace, in that scenario at least. You just have to show who you truly are, and that's how you get over that, right? That's how you change it. It's kind of an example there, a little food for thought for the now. If you like this card, this video, please give me a like. Comments are appreciated. All of that good stuff is very much appreciated. I thank you for watching. Blessed be.